welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be discussing the common mass airflow sensor problems in the Toyota Camry. If you own a Camry or are considering purchasing one, this information is important to know. The mass airflow sensor is an important component in the engine of your vehicle, and when it fails, it can cause a range of problems. We'll talk about the symptoms to look out for, as well as the potential causes and solutions for this issue. Stay tuned for more. The top 9 mass airflow sensor issues and their solutions for the Toyota Camry. Let's start with first, there are too many miles on the sensor. The MAF sensor is a component that can be worn out. As your Camry's mileage increases, increasingly inaccurate values may be sent to the engine control unit. Second, connectors or electrical wires that have failed. It is possible that the fault codes or symptoms you are experiencing in your Camry are caused by broken electric cables or perhaps a bad connector rather than a bad MAF sensor. Third, hard start. It can be challenging for the engine to start if the correct amount of air is not known to be entering the engine, and it typically runs poorly after starting. Fourth, rough idle. The idle and starting phases of a car's engine are the most vulnerable times for issues. Your MAF sensor has failed if your idle has recently grown choppy or if the engine stalls. Fifth, buildup of dirt. The sensor's dysfunction is most frequently caused by a buildup of dirt on it. To a certain extent, air filters are successful at cleaning the air, dirt, and other airborne debris that escape from the air filter and land on the sensor while the car is operating are possible. Sixth, moderate acceleration. For optimum performance, the combustion chamber of your engine must have the ideal air-fuel ratio. A poor air-fuel mixture and thus delayed acceleration can result from a malfunctioning MAF sensor. Seventh, increased fuel usage. The fuel efficiency of your Toyota Camry will be decreased by abnormally high or low fuel usage caused by a defective MAF sensor. Eighth, car jerking. Your Camry may have poor driving characteristics due to a malfunctioning MAF sensor, like stalling, jerking, or hesitancy when accelerating. This might occur as you're accelerating onto a freeway or cruising along a city street. If these problems are not resolved, they may cause collisions that harm both you and other drivers. Ninth, misfires. When one or more cylinders fail to burn the fuel, it results in a misfire. Your engine needs the proper air-fuel ratio, ignition, and compression for proper combustion. Since one or more cylinders may not ignite at all if the air-fuel mixture is much outside of the standards, this will result in improper engine ignition and misfires. Now, we discuss how to clean a dirty mass airflow sensor. The buildup of dirt or debris on the sensor head is a common source of issues with the MAF sensor. This dust accumulation over time leads to poor performance of the sensor, so your MAF sensor will need some cleaning. First, take away the sensor. Second, clean the sensor. Third, reinstall the sensor after it has dried. Take away the sensor. You start by taking out your sensor by opening the air box of your car and prying it out using a flathead screwdriver. When removing the sensor, take care not to contact the wires. Since the sensor wires are thin and brittle, replacing one will be necessary. Clean the sensor. 2 options exist for cleaning a sensor. The least expensive way is to put your sensor in a plastic bag with rubbing alcohol. After that, move the bag around to make sure the alcohol is thoroughly washing the dirt away. The alternative involves purchasing a specific mass airflow cleaner from your neighborhood auto parts store and spraying it onto your sensor. The spray will clear the sensor of any accumulated dirt. Reinstall the sensor after it has dried. After cleaning your MAF sensor with either rubbing alcohol or sensor cleaner, let it sit for 20 minutes to dry. Before reinstalling it, it must have completely dried. Replace it when it is completely dry, and it will function just like new. Final words. Mass airflow sensor is beneficial and responsible for the engine's good performance. You should always maintain your car at its best performance. Always have your car diagnosed by a professional and any glitch replaced or repaired immediately to avoid further damage to your car. So if you're enjoying my videos and want to see more, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date with my latest content. In addition to subscribing to my YouTube channel, I would also encourage you to visit my page on autoadvicar.com, where you'll find even more content related to the topics I cover on my channel. Thanks again for watching.